All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to... This is not Princes of the Apocalypse. I almost said Princes of the Apocalypse. Wow. Princes
What are we princes
of Barovia!
Oh my god, Barovia.
Episode 11.
It's so quaint there.
So here's the deal. When we last left the party, they were about to enter the Amber Temple, which is going to be this really awesome place with all these dark evil spirits and all that kind of stuff that we've been alluding to for many, many weeks. And then Bobby was like, whoops, I can't make it tonight because I got family stuff because it's, you know, the holidays, right?
This is hot. Don't even touch the bowl or you'll die.
Okay.
Don't touch it. It's pure.
Don't even look at it. Sear your eyes.
And he will decide who dies!
And so... thank you. So, I'm pretty certain that it would be an awful idea to run the Amber Temple without Koros, because that would be so much fun with Koros, right? We got our Warlock, evil pacts, questionable morality, right? Okay, so, instead of running the Amber Temple tonight, we're going to pause that storyline, and we're going to rewind. So tonight, episode 11, special flashback edition.
Plot armor, no one can die.
That's true. We can do anything.
If you fuck with my timeline, you all die.
Told you he's the GM.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rewind a session or two to when y'all left Berez. Do you guys remember that? Can Lily hear me right now?
Lily, no.
She'll just be confused when she gets in. It'll be fine.
We just said goodbye to Perez Hilton.
Alright, so we're gonna... Hi, honey. We're gonna rewind to right when we left the village of Berez. Alright? And here's what's gonna happen. Here's how this is gonna go down. Where did I put the book? Oh, it's in front of me. Ow, you're right, the bowl is very hot. I had to move it!
Feel to be dead.
Everyone knows what I said because it was literally recorded this time. I'm the DM! Anarchy!
Alright, so here's the deal. You guys are leaving Berez, and if I can find the frickin' description.
Is that for you or me?
No, don't.
Berez.
Okay.
It's so hot.
Okay.
It's a very small piece.
You suddenly start to hear the sounds of a battle. Swords clinking, catapults flinging, that sort of stuff, men screaming. But the fog has started to grow so thick around you, you can barely see more than 60 feet in any direction. Yeah.
Where's Berez? Oh, that's when we fought Baba Lasagi.
Yes, Baba Lasagi. This is 2 sessions ago.
Oh, so this is before we go to Wine Merchant Friend.
Yes, before you've gone to the Merchant of...
This is a big
Wizard
flashback.
of Wines. Yeah, before you went to the Wizard of Wines and defeated Baba Lasagi, but after you stole the gem back from Baba Lasagi. Before you met the dude who looks like Emerald's dad, Casimir.
Right.
Excuse me.
Do we hear the sounds of a battle from which direction?
All around you.
But there's fog?
But the fog has grown really thick.
Suddenly?
Yeah, it not like instant, but like it got thicker very quickly.
It's like when you're parachuting in and you're like 40 feet above, and suddenly it's way foggier than it was a second ago.
Hashtag PUBG. Like when Lily, this has happened to us several times driving near La Jolla in San Diego. You're driving on the freeway and it's totally clear, and then ahead you see what looks like a cloud, and then all of a sudden, like, whoosh, you're in like the thickest fog you've ever seen.
You are the cloud.
Right? I'm sure this happens in other coastal areas. Viewers, if you haven't driven near a coastal area and don't know what that fog suddenly appearing is like, I'm sorry.
Mountain areas have it too.
You'll just have to use your imaginations.
There you go,
Yeah,
mountain areas too.
Imagination kind of game.
Right?
Sucks for you desert people. Ben, you have no idea what we're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But
I
it's
hate
fine.
sand.
All right, so
He only knows the desert. He knows every kind of lizard. Don't question
fog
him.
thickens quite quickly. You can see barely 60 feet in any direction, and then suddenly the fog takes on the forms of soldiers on horseback charging across the field. They collide with armored pike bearers wearing devil-horned helmets. As each soldier falls in battle, it turns into fading mist. Hundreds more soldiers collide in a storm of screams and clashing metal.
I feel very spooked and would like to ostrich.
Ostrich?
I just dropped to the ground and covered my head. This is way magic. I don't like magic. Don't know if it can hurt me. I don't feel safe.
All right.
Okay,
I
Leo.
just came here to have a good time, and honestly, I'm feeling really magicked right now.
Alex?
Never mind.
All right. So, so this battle's going on around you. You guys are like moving a bit to like dodge the things. The mist like it travels right through one of you guys, like startlingly, right? And then you hear this thunderous roar. And seconds later, a huge dragon made of silver mist glides overhead, dispersing enemy soldiers with each flap of its mighty wings. Right, every time it flaps down, it sends
a dragon made of mist.
a giant dragon made of mist. Every time it flaps its wings, it sends this big gust of air, and the soldiers that are made of mist as well in front of it sort of like blow away as it's flying. Right.
Okay.
Its long reptilian tail slices through the air above you as the dragon carves a swath through the fog, affording you a fleeting glimpse of a dark mansion overlooking the valley.
Wow.
Whoa.
Let's make for that house. I don't want to stay out here with this scary magic.
I agree. I cower as I run.
Power run.
Wait, so Jake, are you saying there's a light over in the Frankenstein house? There's a light burning in the fireplace.
Got a light? Got a light? Got a light?
Janet!
Okay. Do I have to roll anything to run scared?
No, you don't have to roll anything to run scared. You can run scared as a free action.
All right. It was free.
Ah, so scary. And everything's kind of like evaporating into mist when it dies and falls and
Yeah,
stuff?
like they fall and to the ground and they just disperse into the mist.
I would like to cover something so I don't breathe in any dead people.
You can catch the undeath by doing that.
Gross. I don't want to be like Frodo drinking in that swamp water. It's nasty.
Right?
Mouth wide open. Yeah. Ew.
Alright. So you guys start running. It takes a bit of time. You run over the hill. And you come up to
Does
this...
the battle continue the whole time we run?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Take a bite of lasagna.
I don't know if it's vegetarian. I can tell.
No,
So,
honestly, it's gonna find out right away.
you guys get to this hill and you clamber up it. It's pretty steep. But you're kind of running and sometimes your hands and sometimes more running. And you get up above the valley onto this hill. And so you're high above the river valley on a quiet promontory upon which looms this sepulchral mansion. Its turrets capped with fairy tale cones. Its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as has part of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a
wait. Can you describe the octagonal?
There's an octagonal
It has
tower.
8 sides.
Yeah, I know that part.
There's
Where
a tower
is it?
with 8 sides that sticks up out of the middle and is taller than the rest.
Oh, it's in the middle. Okay, I thought you were saying it was like off to the side, like way away.
Nope, in the middle. Or maybe the back. I don't know.
It's inside the walls, though, right?
Middle back.
Okay, it's attached to the rest of the mansion.
Yes.
That's what I was confused about. Okay, cool.
No worries. Out of the fog comes the distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by the howling of wolves in the woods below. But the house stands silent, seeming like the fossilized remains of some long-dead thing smote upon the mountainside.
Smote his ruin upon the mountainside?
Dude, they're wolves. Gotta get out of here. Like, we're gonna go in that house. Seems like abandoned, right? Especially with the third collapsed.
I'm going to quickly, as we're running, cast augury not as a ritual, and simply say, to enter that house unbidden, weal or woe.
And you hear the voice of Mother Night saying, wheel.
She says wheel, it's all good, guys.
Dope. You go in.
I don't really trust Mother Night, but, well, otherwise there's no point of casting the spell, I guess, so might as well go in.
In we go.
Always just do the opposite of what she says.
It's like calling your neighborhood drug dealer and saying, "Hey, Johnny, you think it's a good idea to go down this alleyway?"
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, that's a great idea.
Great alleyway.
Well,
Good memories.
Back in the Sword Coast, if I cast this, I've seen other people cast it. They get answers from their own gods. Like, I don't think they can lie. It's the spell.
I mean, are the gods looking out for them?
I don't know. Probably. I guess if they're clerics to those gods.
Whose wheel? Yours or the gods?
Don't ask me how it works. I just cast the bones.
I just saw a thankful reaction fly across the screen.
We bring a lot of joy to people's lives.
Maybe they're thankful that the Night Mother answered.
The thankful thing was like a Mother's Day thing. It doesn't exist since.
Mother Night. Just saying.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go in. I keep on running towards the front gates as though that's...
If Pharaoh and I are probably going to get there first because we started running first.
Yeah, unless you guys say something and don't want to go in, then I think...
No, I'm good. I want to get in cover.
Great.
Dragon freaked me out.
Same, yeah. I don't like giant fire lizards.
Made of mist.
When they're made of air and water.
So, as you guys run up the hill, you see... at the front of this mansion, there's... like a driveway that comes around this big statue. There's this atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite. There's this moss-covered statue of a dragon. Its wings tucked close to its body.
Oh, the base.
The statue looks east towards the mansion. So there's this driveway that comes up to the front of the mansion. It wraps around the statue in a circle, right? So you could round about it to drop off your guests and keep going. And then off the side, there's a little bit more driveway that heads off to, which you assume would have been the stables.
So it's a carriageway.
A carriageway, yes.
I really don't appreciate that statue of the dragon. Take it for granted.
Can I look for any inscriptions on the statue anywhere to say, like, see if it has a name of the dragon?
Perception 5. Yeah?
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
Cool.
Wingardium Perceptiones.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
What the fuck did you roll?
Damn, son!
Well, I have +8 perception.
You rolled a 19.
Sorry,
That
so...
says you have +12.
Yeah.
Holy crap,
I have double
son.
proficiency in 2 things because of my my race, is why.
Double proficiency.
Lame.
Damn.
Yeah.
Proficiency and expertise is what it's called, I think.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I couldn't
Alright.
remember the name.
This is pretty good.
That's fantastic. Alright, so,
It is good, actually.
yes. You look around, it appears to be a silver dragon of noble bearing. You recognize the markings and things.
Okay.
It's got this spiny frill, but, it's a statue, so it's cracked and broken in a couple places. Let's see.
Wait, so what kind of dragon?
Silver.
A silver
Silver
Like a
dragon.
metallic dragon. Silver, yeah.
Hmm.
And it is, there's a name on the base that says Argynvost.
Argynvost?
Argynvost.
Maybe it's a sign that we have to look for something else so we can solve the puzzle so we can get our reward.
Hey guys, remember that tarot card?
Which one?
Yes.
The one about a dragon's house?
No.
Yes. I'll read it
Yeah.
to you.
Cool.
Alex, you actually have it open?
Yeah. Weapon, sword of sunlight, treasure in a dragon's house, in once clean but now corrupted hands.
Okay.
There's a treasure in his house?
It must be his house. If it was my house, I'd put a statue of me out front.
Why would dragons keep treasure? Don't they just eat everything?
They never like
like
shiny things.
keep it. So then people
It's
come
a-
and get them, and then they eat the people.
Well, dragons have a primal desire to gather up the valuables of others to prove that they are indeed the superior creature. It's
Nah, that's just bait. So then the other people come so they can eat them.
So they're capitalists.
It's like getting your lunch to walk to you. It's amazing.
Sorry, I think we just all overlooked the Theo statement. If I had a house, I would have a statue of me out front.
That's how people know where I live.
I love that that's Theo's reasoning. It's not, it's not, it's, fuck it.
You'll never
I want-
you'll never get lost when you're drunk.
Yeah.
That was like Ben's thing about having the guy with the timepiece around his neck.
Yeah.
Medieval Flava Flav with the
Yeah.
sundial around the neck, so his enemies would know the time of their passing.
It's approximately 2 minutes since he slipped that hourglass. And I'm dead.
Fuck.
Well, let's enter then.
Yeah.
No wonder there's so much wheel inside of there.
No one into Dragon's house. There's gonna be magic shit, so I would like to not go first.
1 sec, I'm gonna look up a spell. Not
So
1 second.
you turn behind you as well after looking at the statue, and so there's flagstone steps flanked by stone railings. Climbing.
Behind us, in front of us.
What? The dragon is in the middle of the carriageway, and it
Right.
faces the front door. So towards the front door,
Oh.
there are flagstone steps flanked by stone railings, climbing up to a landing in front of a pair of tall wooden doors, with rusted iron bands and knockers shaped like small dragons. Carved into the lintel above the entrance.
Lintel.
Lintel? What is a lintel?
It's the opposite of a mantle.
It's a soup, right?
Oh, it's the opposite of a mantle. That makes sense. A mantle and a lintel. Hey, that's cool.
Wait, is it?
A lintel?
I mean, is it an opposite of a mantle? Is that true?
Yeah, mantle's below, and I guess mantle's above the fireplace. But, this
Whatever.
is above
It's
the door.
like the little thing that's above the thing.
Anyway, carved into the lintel above the entrance is the word Argenvostholt.
Mm.
So Argenvost, like the dragon's name, and then Holt,
Home of-
like hold.
yeah.
Like what?
Like hold.
Hold of Argenvolth, yeah.
Exactly. Argenvostholt.
Well, we've certainly found the dragon's home.
We did it.
Let's hope it comes seen dragon.
All right, seriously, let's get out of the mist because I'm scared of things.
I have over here all the maps I printed out of Argenvostholt so that I would not have to be flipping back and forth.
Emerald, do you think that dragon was real, or was it an illusion or something? I can.
Something in between. It may have been real at one point, and now this is what is left.
How come the wind was real?
Because it's cold here.
Well, I have a. If we should come across the beast, may be useful. We'll have to see. It's much more useful against all the elemental princes, I have to say. But if this thing isn't from here, then maybe we can. Maybe it will help. We'll see. I prepare to, if I see a dragon, cast Dispel Good. Or Dispel Evil, I mean.
Oh, okay. Dispel good.
I'm
Are
gonna
we
remind
totally
you
fucked?
something that you probably know. No, I'm not. I'm gonna make you make a roll. Give me a nature, arcana, one of those.
Well, which one is it?
Whichever you have better.
I actually have the same for me.
Yes, you know this. Metallic dragons are good.
What?
Chromatic dragons are evil.
Oh,
This guy's
For the
silver.
most part.
For the most part, yeah. Did Brandon not know that?
I had forgotten that metallic dragons were good, yeah.
Cool.
I never remember which one's which, so I'm scared of
Fantastic.
all dragons.
Great.
Oh, that makes sense with the bronze dragonflight now. Oh,
Yep.
I'm understanding WoW things.
I explained. Wait, wasn't that thing silver? Yeah, I think those ones are good usually. I don't think they're not the fire and destruction kind. They're more the build a temple to them kind, you know?
Traditionally, yes.
Eat intruders.
They are of Bahamut, not Tiamat. This is normal.
They're of who?
I said, are they the eat intruders kind?
Eat intruders kind. Well, I mean,
all dragons are the eat intruders kind.
Certainly. They don't
Burglar.
talk kindly to intruders. Hopefully that he'll think that we're friends, not intruders.
Okay. In we go.
We should knock with the knockers.
It's a good point. It's a good dragon.
Okay.
Good point.
Fine
Good
then,
dragon.
I
No
knock.
answer.
All right.
It's like no one's knocking. I'll knock. It's like, we're talking about we need
You
to
said
knock.
we enter unbidden, so we're unbidden entering. Here, you go first, and I push Pharaoh.
Ugh. Damn Mother Knight. Okay, fine.
Amazon delivery.
So you pull the door open,
Cast light on my staff, hold it up,
and you
like,
step into this
look inside.
large, grand foyer. This room feels like a king's tomb. There's this grand staircase on the far side of the room, straight ahead, that leads up to stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead from this foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders. So to re-describe this for Lily real quick. Long room. Along the left and right side, columns that are holding up a balcony on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, like the overhangy kind, like in saloons.
Right. Straight ahead, a set of stairs that go halfway up to a landing, and then left and right up to those balconies.
Beauty and the Beast style.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then you said there's 6 sets of double doors, so there's going to be 1 over there, and then 2, or wait. Yeah, and
So
then
there are 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and then 2 that are forward. They're kind of under the stairs against the back wall.
So there's no doors off of the upper landing.
There are doors off of the upper landing. You just can't really see them.
Okay, no, that's fine. And then so 7 sets, including the one we just came in.
Sure, yes.
Okay.
I'd
Got
like
it.
to investigate those busts of alabaster people and see if there are names on them. Or ask Arena if she recognizes anybody.
Yeah, so they...
I would like to inspect for dust.
They have various different names of lords up them. I will take a investigation roll from you to determine more.
Cool. Call me Sherlock.
Alright, you noticed that several of the names share common bases. Like they're each name shares a little bit with the next name, kind of like one of those games where you build words off of each other.
Yeah.
Right? That like one is AB and the next is BC and the next is CD, kind of like they seem to share some common construction across these different names. Even the one that's fallen down, you can see a piece of the name in the marble that's fallen, and it follows that pattern.
And that name, if I ask everyone around, doesn't sound familiar.
Doesn't ring any bells to anyone. Yes, Theo.
I want to inspect for dust. I want to know how dusty it is. To see
All kinds of dusty. Oh yes,
This has been
super dusty.
abandoned for a long old time.
Lots of dust.
Cool. That was
Dust all over. Dust for days. Dust on dust on dust.
Got it.
The Broken Lords were here.
Cool.
That's a layered joke on accident, considering the
I
situation.
mean, if we're looking for a weapon, I guess we should just start exploring. I'm methodical. So
And after a few moments, you guys are searching. You're looking around. Eridan, when you reach out to touch one of the busts, like when you're trying to like look under one of the ones that fell, as you reach out to it, there's suddenly this great shadow of something with wings that moves across the walls and then disappears. You hear a soft, bestial hiss in the darkness.
Sorry, your bust fell over. I was just trying
no
to
touchy.
fix it.
No touchy.
It's very nice, beautiful, decorative. I love what you've done with the place.
Just The greatest bust.
All right.
Not that I was looking. I know your eyes are up there.
Let's go through a different set of doors because I'm scared.
I'm just gonna point out. We broke into their home, and then you kind of grabbed their bust. That's rude, Alex.
I agree, actually, with that. Oh, wait, there's a tapestry, too, right?
Yes.
I mean, first I grabbed the knockers.
Up on the landing.
Look it up.
Halfway up, there is this large tapestry, yeah.
I want you to look at that.
Yeah,
Guys, you saw that, right?
Can you give me a perception roll, Theo?
Or have Pharaoh look for you.
You really want that guy's armor?
It's nice.
Like, damn, that armor is nice, and I want it on me.
Check out this tapestry, Pharaoh. It's pretty. Check out this sweet armor. Think I look good in that?
Sure, you look great in that, Theoden, but why does it matter right now? There's a
Thank
dragon
you, Pharaoh.
Oh, I'm assuming that this happened at like the same time that she was looking at the bus before the shadow thing.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
otherwise
okay.
we're just
Sorry.
standing.
Yeah, I got it.
Like
It's
I'm
a-
saying, like otherwise we're just standing.
It's a faded tapestry. It depicts a nobleman in silver armor.
I mean, I can roll perception, but I mean, I look at it and I'm like, well, I've heard of stories of dragons shape-shifting and walking amongst humans, but... Well, look, if this is the dragon up here on the tapestry, then I'd prefer to go back to that form, to be honest.
Usually the silver prefer to live among men.
Do you want?
Chromatic would rather enslave them.
Well, in case you do want me to.
I don't know. I don't know if he wants you to.
Oh, Pharaoh.
Weave us a story, Pharaoh.
Weave us.
What if I weave you a tapestry instead?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
So, Pharaoh, you look, and then you look down at one of the busts, and you look at the tapestry. Definitely the same dude. One of the busts.
Okay, cool. I'm like, well, I don't know anything about this thing, but
That
that's
guy.
definitely him.
It's not the one that fell over, right?
No.
Oh.
One of the other two. Or
What's
three.
the name written under it?
On the there's no name written on the busts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes, there are. It's one of the. There are names. Sorry, because we established that. It doesn't matter all that much. I'm bad at names.
Edric Findelstein.
Edric Findelstein. That's exactly what it says.
Oh, it's perfect because it's EF.
Yeah.
The other one's
What is
Findelstein Garudinov. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Well, it's kind of weird, yeah.
And he's just like in the tapestry. He's just like, what's up? He's not doing anything.
The tapestry is not moving. No, it's not Harry
No,
Potter.
I know, but like you usually depict something happening. Tapestries are
Oh
like
no, he's just looking
It's like a
noble.
portrait.
just looking cool. Okay.
He's presiding.
But his armor is legit,
He's looking baller is what he's doing.
and I want it. That's on my Christmas list. Okay, let's go through a set of doors down on the main floor.
You've got 2 on the left, 2 on the back wall, 2 on the right wall.
I would go with the one on the left, but that's just
Uh,
because
the
One
one
where the shadow was.
on the back wall, the left door is ajar.
Let's try that one.
I thought it was a door.
Guys, that
Dude, a
door over
month
there is a
ago?
door.
A month ago, I got a jar to keep next to my computer just to make that joke, and I forgot it every single game. You say the door is ajar every single game, and I always want to have it, and I'm just always mad at myself.
Do I really say it that often?
Every
Yeah,
game.
you do. Like every session.
The door is ajar. I just want to have it, and I keep forgetting.
That's really
Awesome.
funny.
all right, cool.
You're gonna go through the door that's ajar?
Pharaoh, you can go that way.
Certainly, I lead with my staff up and lit with light. And
The guy with all the magic items?
I'm right behind you.
guy with all the magic items and the Book of Strahd and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
Behind
gonna
you.
like push open the door with the staff and hold out the light
Alright.
and peer
So-
into the darkness.
There's this large dining hall. There's this 20-foot long table with sculpted dragons for legs standing in the center of this hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings,
I was just gonna say wings.
and several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are 2 life-size statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helmets and shields. Rainwater trickles through cracks in the ceiling, flowing down the west wall and adding to a large puddle on the floor. There are 5 sets of wooden doors that lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast, and I'll explain that in a second. I think it's the one you guys are coming through. Northeast. No, that's not the one you guys are coming through. Hang open. A pair of leaded glass doors, their panes cracked and broken, stand open between panels of stained glass set into the east wall on the far side of the room. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass doors lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
So, sorry, are the doors stained glass?
There are stained glass windows on either side and doors in the middle.
Doors.
Yeah, so you guys are coming in. The room is tall and skinny. You guys are coming in towards the top of the room on the back wall, and on the far side of the room, perpendicular to the table. Over there, there's another set of doors that are jars.
I sort of like hold my hand out and I'm like, see?
Lead to a chapel.
Build a temple to him, kind. We've nothing to fear, friends. And I'm getting much more confident as we're walking around here.
Okay. I see that nobody's in this first room, but these doors were all open, so I feel like we should watch our back, maybe. I'd rather go through the rooms that are, like, closed, maybe, and then come back to this area. Do people feel weird about that?
That's fine. We could also just have...
Let's split up, gang!
Quaros, send your bird and make sure it trails us, watching the rooms behind us, and send it in case anything sneaks up.
Oh.
Yeah, do this, Quaros. Do that, Quaros.
Yeah, make it snappy.
Quaros impersonation.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Lily's completionism is taking over Theo's whatever. I don't know how Theo
We
would
don't
actually
need to visit
process.
every room in this building. Oh my god, we will be here for 4 hours.
Oh, I wanted to see what's in the rooms in the beginning.
Let me just spoil this right now. Half the rooms in this building are just empty, abandoned rooms.
Okay.
But the other
check out
half.
the chapel next.
Yeah, well, we can keep going, and the bird is
Cool.
watching our back.
So, yeah, so there are, on the same, you guys came in sort of on the left side, right? And on the same wall that you came in, but over on the opposite side, there's another set of double doors that probably lead back to that foyer on the same opposite side under the stairs. Yes, Lily?
Is there any food or dishware set up on this table?
No.
Oh, okay. That's not suspicious.
There's a bit of dishware.
Where the food?
But it's long since shattered, like it's damaged, and a bit of still rusted silverware.
Oh, okay, but like it's not like a whole thing. Like,
No,
whatever. Okay, cool.
So there's that other door that probably leads to the same. Then, sort of at behind the heads of each end of the table, there are those other sets of double doors that lead off, and then again perpendicular to the table, that set of double doors that leads into the chapel. And to explain a little better the thing, those corners of the room towards the chapel are where those knight statues are, then stained glass, then the door.
Got it.
Just to give you that full picture.
What's up, Aridin?
Nothing.
I thought you were saying something.
You had that look like you wanted to say something.
No, well, I was thinking we should check out the chapel.
Yeah.
Okay, he wants to check it out too, so I'm good. And the bird is watching the back, so.
So you guys head through the doors and into the chapel. Cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs this stone-walled chapel.
Shaped like me?
Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony, and a door set in the north wall has a wooden beam barring it. At the east end of the chapel, furthest from the door you entered, rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun. I assume this is bas relief, or is it bas relief?
Bass.
Bas relief?
Bas relief. It's bas relief, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay,
Never
cool.
heard that.
It's a kind of, I know it's a kind of relief, I've heard the phrase before.
I thought it was like one word that you were saying.
No, art. Bas relief.
Yeah.
Tall, arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass, and allowing a thick fog to enter and fill the room. Through the fog, you see 3 armored figures kneeling before the altar.
Oh,
Sorry,
live ones.
this room also has fog in it because there's a broken window.
Yes.
And
So
there's
give me
dudes.
1
Are the
second.
dudes made of fog?
No, these dudes look like real dudes with real armor.
The dudes outside, did they look like fog before they died, or was it only once they were struck down that you could tell?
No, the
Yeah,
dudes
they look
outside
like
looked like fog. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And they're
These guys
kneeling,
look like
right?
they're wearing similar armor to the dudes
So
outside.
yeah, to describe this again, long chapel. On the left and right side, 2 spiral staircases. On the left side, before the spiral staircase, a barred door. Then on the far end, there's this altar. 3 dudes kneeling at the altar. Above you, there are some pillars that hold this U-shaped balcony that wraps around the back half of the chapel.
Is that what these spiral staircases lead up to?
It appears so.
Okay. They're kneeling, and I'm
They
assuming we all
don't
see them.
appear to have noticed you yet.
Okay, but like I said, they're kneeling. And we see them. I'm not having to roll for it or anything. I'm gonna see them, see that they're kneeling, and like, they're not pews, are there?
There are pews. It's a chapel.
I'm gonna go into a pew and kneel also. Just blend.
Irina, I'm not even gonna roll for this because she would ace
Gonna
this
ask
roll,
this
and then my dice are downstairs.
Sunrise.
Irina whispers to you guys, "This is a chapel of the Morning Lord."
I figured there's a sunrise.
If the Night Mother is the keeper of secrets, is whispering really that helpful?
She looks at you and she points at the dudes in armor that haven't noticed you yet.
Oh,
But they're praying to the Morning Lord, so doesn't that make you guys like friends?
It's
I'm
Barovia.
kneeling.
I feel like you should go in front because you've got the whole sun thing going on. You've got the motif. They should see you first.
I already am like kneeling in a pew because I'm trying to blend and like just look like I belong.
well, I'm not going to say something first.
Yeah, Irina, is there like some special morning-ite greeting
Morning,
other than good morning?
good morning.
It's good morning, that's it. Even if it's the middle of the day, still good morning.
Good
Even
morning.
at night, good morning.
Friend or foe?
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, that's like a Morning Lord thing. You say good morning no matter what time of day it is.
It's kind of fun.
I need to flip through the monster manual more often. It is fantastic. This art is gorgeous. I mean, I'm not looking through the monster.
Maybe we should just leave.
Does she want to stay and like kneel and pray with me or no?
She does like a. It's not one of these. It's a different shape. Yeah, it's one of. It's a praise the sun, but she definitely did one of those when you came in the chapel and she recognized it.
Pharaoh doesn't want to leave, but he also doesn't want to speak up first, so he's gonna kind of like nudge Arena and be like, "Come on, we're metallic dragon. She's nice. People praying to the Morning Lord, gotta be nice. Nice place. Look at all the dust. Come on, go say something to him." Good morning, friend or foe?
Everybody roll initiative.
Damn it!
Balls to the walls.
I thought maybe they were friendly.
I thought.
Did you really?
Yeah, I thought there was a possibility they were friendly till he talked about looking through the monster manual.
I can't-
I wasn't gonna metagame it.
I just forgot. I was flipping through the S's. There's a bunch of beautiful art in the S's of the monster manual.
Snake.
I flipped past Shadow and Scarecrow, which have some gorgeous art.
Nice, right?
The shadow looks so good in that book.
So beautifully.
The shadow.
It looks literally like Lord Umbra.
Who does?
The Shadow.
The shadow.
The shadow. No, but seriously, what shadow are we talking about?
It's in the monster manual. I'll show you later. Let's get him. Okay, sorry.
Exactly.
These shoes are $300.
These dudes are just shadows.
These shadows are $300 fucking. Oh, sorry.
No. There's just there's just armor dudes. No, he's talking about a monster he wants to bop us with, but it's not. I don't think he's going to.
No, I just scrolled past the shadows.
Did you eat your lasagna?
What? I
Did
did
you
eat my
get lasagna?
lasagna. It was good. I'm gonna be more hungry.
Really
after the
good.
game.
Lasagna credits for this episode.
Is everybody's
go-
initiatives correct in here?
Yes.
They should be.
I'm just gonna keep Koros, Irina, and Esmeralda's initiatives because I'm feeling lazy.
It's
Okay.
always been my dream as a cleric to fight a shadow demon.
So, Aridin, it's gonna start with your turn, but as they turn around, they see you guys, they stand up and whip out swords, clearly hostile.
But are they like less hostile to me because I'm genuflecting?
Let me see if I can. So,
I said good morning.
when you see them, their skin is drained of color, completely.
Or are they
Ah.
spooked?
Their eyes are lifeless.
Spooked.
Ah.
Spooked. Spooked.
Super spooked.
It's the only explanation.
Do you mean
Um,
possessed?
Or just like
But
dead.
there's
or
like this burning at the core of their eyes.
magic. That's what I mean.
They're
Magic.
magicked.
Okay.
Magic.
Enchantment.
Magic. Magic is bad. No.
Enchantment.
I would like to run straight up to them and hit the one in the middle.
Middle. Hit it.
How's he feel about that? Probably feels fine.
He feels like his armor is better than that.
It's very good.
That's
You
unfortunate.
say that his armor class is higher than my sword. Felt.
Yeah,
How
they're
about that?
in tattered chainmail and wielding long swords. That feels much better.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
that +1 longsword, is that the one you guys got from the Shadow Dragon?
it is.
Cool.
Why?
Oh, no reason.
I don't have it.
The armor? We got armor from a shadow
No,
dragon?
a sword.
Oh, the sword, yeah, the
Or
cursed
stole
sword,
it,
yeah.
but
Alright,
Not
Sword is
cursed.
cursed.
Kick ass.
10 damage. Let me,
It hurts werewolves.
Wait, do I know that sword is cursed? Because if so, I totally should have cured it a while ago. I have, like, remove curse. or I'm sorry, I have dispel evil and good, which can remove a curse. from
Nobody
one.
ever said the word curse around Aridin.
harsh.
I just know that it hurts werewolves and I like it.
you guys don't know anything about a curse around it.
Cool.
Cool. You attack the middle one, and you hit him for 10.
Yeah.
Word up. Pharaoh.
I am going to cast, which one's closest to us?
They're all equidistant. They
They
stood
just
up and
stood up.
turned
Okay,
around.
which one's closest to Aridin since she just ran for
The one in the middle.
Alright, I'm going to guiding bolt that one. Pew! That's to hit, so it hits.
Yep.
And well, yeah, sorry, I didn't say anything, so level 1 spell.
Nice.
15 damage. I love those good rolls.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. This is nice. This is a gift.
And next attack on that person has advantage.
Fantastic. Let me apply that 15 damage real quick. All right. Irina, I gotta pull up her sheet.
Can I do it or no?
You can if you like. I have to add you to it. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Lil. Save. All right, Lily, you should have access to her sheet.
Yep,
now.
I have it. Okay, she's
Cool.
gonna hit with her long sword.
Do it.
Ion sword.
Set your drop down before you click her longsword button. Otherwise, life will get confusing. You gotta toggle your drop downs back and forth all the time. That hits. Yeah, that breaks through
Oh,
the...
she's sorry. She's going for the one on the left.
Okay, that breaks through the tattered chainmail. Excellent. She's got
and
2
then-
attacks.
Yeah, she does that. Like, I guess I don't know. She could have been like, "Are you not servants? Are you
And
not
they just
some-
like, die, intruders!
She's
They
very
certainly don't have a sunny disposition.
She's the exasperated by these.
Alright, Koros. Who's gonna control Koros?
I don't volunteer myself to everyone.
I can do it. I think I know most of the spells.
Brandon, I'm
Super
adding
awesome.
you control of his sheet. You now have access. Be sure to
Cool,
flip
one
your drop down back and forth every time you use it.
Oh yeah, thank you. 1 second. Let me bring this up. And
He's gonna do a blasty blast.
he is going to certainly do some type of blasty blast, and I think it's going to be
Blast is cantrip.
the generic kind. Sounds good. Alright, well, I'll do that now for now, so I don't need to
I
read
need
it.
to do
So
it.
yeah, like,
That
On
hits.
the same one.
Forgot to set your drop down.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
on the left one, the same one as Arena. You saying?
There we go.
And then he gets 2 of those at his level, I believe.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Does that take care of the person that...
No, not at all.
Okay, then second one, same
Not
person.
even close. These dudes look tough.
20?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool. Like, that knocked him back a bit, but he comes back up, and they seem pretty tough.
Cool.
And that was on the center one, right?
That was the left one.
And he did not use advantage, so somebody else can still, as long as it doesn't come to my turn.
Theo. Irina's in front of the left one. Eridan's in front of the middle one.
But I have advantage on the one by Eridan.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna great axe that guy in the face.
Alright, so you're gonna run up right next to Eridan?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, that was a regular roll. Hang on. I'll just do 2 regular rolls. There we go. Okay. That hits, I'm assuming.
Yep.
That's my damage. And then I will hit him again. Did it right this time? Okay.
Nice.
That's and then I'm going to use sweeping attack to hit the guy next to him. I'm assuming the 23 also hits him.
The one on the right?
Yes.
Alright.
And I'm gonna for the damage for that though, I just roll a d10, so I will just he takes 2 whole damage.
Entire 2.
That's rough.
You get really unlucky on your superiority die, huh?
I get really unlucky on a lot of my dice, but it's okay.
Their turn.
Yeah.
These strange beings that I don't understand. Strange letters forming in the sky.
Alright, cool. I don't have my actual dice, so I gotta do digital dice.
Oh my god, we're fighting Leonardo DiCaprio? Are we the bear?
Oh, did I leave the name tag on when I changed the name on this thing?
Oh, this thing I was listening to today had a
I don't know. Did he win an Oscar for that movie?
German bear.
Because
He's gonna eat our livers!
Oh, shut it! These 2 were against Theo, and I'm pretty sure they didn't hit, because his AC 16, yep. The next 2 will be against Eridan, and they both hit. They do 15 damage apiece, so that's 30 damage.
I never said the name of the movie, Jake. You don't have to take it out on me. Alright, 30?
Yeah, 30 damage, so he pulls out he's got his sword out, and he really brutal, heavy strikes.
Ow, I'd like to repost one of those.
Do it.
Yeah.
Riposte, you just make a counterattack?
Yeah. Oh, why did my drop down reset?
I don't know, but that's a nat 1.
No, that was Alex, not Eridan.
Oh, good point.
Eridan rerolls Alex's nat 1.
Yeah, okay. I missed.
When you attempt to riposte, he parries strong and he actually knocks your sword out of your hand.
Ah!
It clatters to the ground.
Oh god.
Not my sword.
Emerald.
My sword.
All right, let's see. How can I destroy the situation from the inside?
Deep questions.
You know, sometimes. So everyone's just kind of ran at these guys. So I can't.
I did try to talk to them a little bit.
They
So
said
Cone of
die
Cold
intruders. So
Yeah, so Cone of Cold would be a bad thing to do.
unless you have Sculpt Spell, which I don't think you have.
No. And I don't know if that necessarily exists.
I feel like
You know what?
smells OP.
I'm looking at these folks, and everyone who's ran forward is rather strong.
Poor
I
Alex.
just took 30 damage, it's fine.
I mean, it's a strength
That's a couple
save.
more.
I think if you save, you don't take the damage. It's probably fine.
Amazing.
Your damage, your slashes are backwards, Eridan. Your max and your current.
What?
Just
Your
remember, we
thing
have
says
all
109 out of 79.
points.
You know what?
yeah.
Sure.
I
I'll
feel
throw a
great.
maelstrom over there. So the room fills with water.
What?
And everyone there needs to make a DC 16 strength save.
Now my sword's gonna sink!
What is this spell called?
Well, we're all in the room, right? So do we all need to take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone in
it's-
the room. I mean, it's the whole
30
30-foot
foot
radius.
Probably the whole chapel,
Yeah.
right?
Let me look at the map. Actually, that's not the whole chapel. Chapel's pretty big.
Oh, okay.
I think I can throw it far enough forward that it just hits
Just
the
kidding,
melee.
it's the whole chapel. I lied.
Okay, cool.
So, what do we roll?
Strength.
Strength save.
Eridan,
Eridan's fine.
Can I extend that to being awesome and grabbing my sword? Alright.
It says at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Theo's not fine.
I can reroll 1 failed save per rest.
Do it.
Because holy fuck, I got a 1. What, strength? Yeah?
Yeah, strength.
Hold on. This does say at the beginning of our turn. Are we supposed to do it at both the beginning of our turn and immediately?
We're doing it immediately, because damn!
Nice, dude.
All right.
That one. That.
Twins.
Eldritch Strength.
Yay!
We need to get t-shirts.
And then I need to roll something really quick. Hold on.
I got Koros. What part of I got Koros did you not?
The only thing
4
that's got
crits.
Boros is the death.
Okay. So, roll for revenants. This matters.
I'm sorry, Ben. What are they? We don't know.
Well, for what?
It says in the initiative tracker.
What revenants?
No, it doesn't. That turn that off.
Doesn't. We literally have no idea what they are.
Alex was intentionally not saying the name because I fucked up.
All you know is it has something to do with the Leonardo DiCaprio movie. They could be the Departeds. They could be the Titanics.
It's still
They could be the Gilbert Grapes.
the Gilbert.
You have no idea what happened to us in the dungeon the other day.
Romeo and Juliet.
By the Wall Street.
Yeah.
Romeo plus Juliet.
Yeah, I gotta roll for them. Give me a
Maybe they
sec.
just want us to catch them.
So, Emerald, you rolled a con save there.
Can
not
we
a strength
please
save.
have a combat
No,
encounter
I
in the
rolled a
future where
con
we
save. I rolled a strength save and failed it, and then I rolled a con save.
Oh, got it. For the
Leos.
concentration. Good point. Yep.
Lions. I fought these before. Not lions. Leos.
I want
so,
to have
yeah.
a combat encounter where we fight every Leonardo DiCaprio.
What's the DC?
Every single one.
16.
They pass.
All of them passed?
Yeah. I guess I can roll them separately.
It matters.
Okay, one
'cause they
pass, 2 fails.
Okay, because they take no damage if they pass, so I do care about them individually.
Oh, fine.
So, the ones that fail take 21 damage, are knocked prone, and pulled 10 feet towards the center of the maelstrom. As am I, and then the maelstrom immediately stops.
Interesting. All right, so the left one and the middle one whoosh, got pulled past Irina and... Actually, Irina gets pulled too.
So, everyone who was pulled is now prone and towards the center of the maelstrom.
So
It's a really cool spell.
Emerald, Irina, 2 Revenants,
And Koros.
and Koros.
I'm gonna regret this. But does it also pull objects?
Yes.
I think it would be implied.
Your sword
so
is
yeah.
in the middle there too.
Cool.
But also it doesn't pull the stone altar because stone is heavy.
These are probably wooden.
Pews, they all shifted and moved. Now the pews are bolted down
That was smart.
for convenience.
Planning for those maelstroms.
Yeah.
For Jake's convenience.
So
Yeah.
often. Before these
They
sparks.
were ready for temple whirlpools.
Oh my god. But do I get an opportunity attack on bitches who leave my area?
Yes.
I do too.
So does
But I don't have a weapon.
Because you both nat 20'd.
I also have Sentinel, which always gives me.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Can I... Is it reasonable to get my spear out to hit him?
Yeah, it's fine. When your sword clattered out of your hand, you turned and just reached for the spear next thing.
Wonk.
Not gonna hit. With a 12.
Dang.
Dawn.
I don't know how to use this thing!
Esmeralda, who I forgot to roll a save for.
It's amazing and doesn't fall because she's the best.
Jumps on top of a pew.
Let's roll strength.
She does a dex save.
She's fine. She
Perfect.
pulls out a silvered short sword. And runs up
Is he?
next to Theo, to the Revenant on the right. And is going to roll an attack.
Smack, 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 smack.
She's gonna hit.
Yeah,
She's gonna
man.
do some damage.
That's my girlfriend.
That's my girlfriend. She's the best.
Eridan.
I've watched Gallagher 3 times in the last year.
my god.
I guess I'll try and keep poking these dudes near me. They're the one guy that didn't get sucked off, right?
Yeah, there's the dude on the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Poke. Damn it.
Not quite. No, wait. Yeah, sorry. 15 does hit.
Oh.
I lied.
Double poke.
Hey.
Hey, 20 damage to the guy on the right. You just turn and just double jab real quick.
Jab, jab.
Jab. All right, Pharaoh.
These guys looking bloodied?
Or
not particularly?
Yeah.
the two that got sucked into the maelstrom look pretty bloodied. The one who's still standing, barely been touched.
Cool. I got a 14 on that check. Did I fail it?
The maelstrom check?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
Cool. Do I take all that damage and all that stuff?
The 21. Yep.
Do I not get an action in addition?
No, you're
It's
prone.
movement. It's half your move. Yeah, half your movement to stand up.
We were at full HP at the beginning of this, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Cool.
So,
6.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to wade or stand up, I guess, and then shit. What's the range on this? I want to get to Eridan to cast protection from evil on.
But
him.
you are currently surrounded. Well, I guess the revenants are on the ground, so you're probably fine.
I'll take attack of opportunity if
They're on the ground. You're fine.
Okay. Then I'll get over to Eridan and cast protection from evil and good. That means certain creatures, like undead and celestials. I think these are undead, but I could be wrong.
These are indeed undead.
They have disadvantage whenever they attack you now.
Cool, so they have disadvantage to attacker. Got it.
And I am concentrating. You also can't be charmed, frightened, because I'll just post the spell.
Fantastic.
That's all I do.
Eridan, you're so protected.
I feel good.
They call you Bubble Blacksmith.
Yep.
I like
Rolls
throw
off
up
the
Yeah, so
tongue.
Pharaoh, what happens is when you get sloshed back, you kind of land on your knees, and you're able to scramble up before any of them have recovered, and run past them and over to you said Eridan?
Yeah.
To cast that.
Cool.
Great. Irina. Lil?
Irina fell on her face. So she's gonna get up and be not on her face.
And she has
And
advantage
then-
to hit one of these things that's prone.
Excuse
Yeah, so she's gonna be not on her face and then hit a thing that's prone.
Just drop down and roll it.
Yeah.
I love being a wizard. I'm going to be sad when I inevitably die.
And then she's gonna that was an advantage. Let me
Stay away from balconies.
Okay, so it did crit.
Never.
Sweet. Roll that crit. Click
So just click this one.
it. Yep, it'll auto roll it.
Well, it didn't make a difference. So there you go. That was her crit one. Then she's gonna do it properly and push the button, except she doesn't have a drop down to do it, so it's not possible. Cool.
It's at the top of her sheet. You click advantage or normal or disadvantage. The top right.
That's really dumb.
It's a different way to do it.
I don't remember ever having options.
It's set in the like weird settings section.
All right, whatever. She does that, and then she's gonna.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
She's just really angry at these guys because she just
Bless
feels
you
like they're messing with
Thank
how
you.
awesome the Warring Lord is, and they're really crappy.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just angry generally. It's
Fantastic.
Agree.
Koros. Brandon.
Koros, Koros is just gonna do some more Eldritch Blast for right now.
Great.
On the weakest looking one. That's gonna be
Dang, that's a crit.
There you go.
All these crits.
Nice.
And then if that one's not dead, same one.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome. And that's it.
All the crits today, guys.
I know. We were just saying. Like Alex crit on initiative too. Like
Yeah.
that was amazing.
Theo.
Okay, I am gonna. You said the guy.
There's one guy left up by the altar.
All right, I'm gonna go over that guy because I feel like
Yeah,
the
you're
other
already
guy-
right next to him.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Bam,
Yeah.
bam. That is really shitty if it's a D12. Oh, wow.
That'll hit.
Okay.
It's in fact a 1.
And then I'd like to just be done. Sorry, I should have thought more, but I was doing arena stuff. It's cool. I'm done.
Great. On their
Lily,
turn,
what is your rule on re-rolling?
I reroll a 1 or a 2 on the attack roll.
The attack roll, not on the damage roll.
No, and it's only for I have a 1 weapon I can do it with.
all right. So the revenants scramble up, and one of them is going to stab down at Emerald because you fell into the maelstrom and you're prone.
Mm-hmm. So it has advantage.
Yeah.
No.
Let me roll the first attack with advantage. It's a 22, so that'll hit.
Yep.
Are you AC 17 right now?
Yeah.
Okay. And let me just roll the second roll before I
Oh,
do the damage.
that's my fault. Let me toggle that back.
Second one is 26. No, I'm just looking at your thing on the stream site. So that's two hits, which are 15 each. So that's 30 damage.
Got it.
Then the other one is going to clamber up and swing at Irina. It does not have advantage because they're both standing. The first one hits, the second one misses. So that's 15 damage to Irina.
Okay. Got it.
The one in front of you, Theo, is going to attack you.
Wait, I math. 4 and then...
And they both hit. So it's 15 each swing. That's 30 damage.
No big deal.
That guy's within 5 feet of me, right? The one that just hit Theo?
Yes.
I can sentinel him.
Do it.
Who's hiccuping?
Ben.
That is.
That's fine. It's cool.
Feel better.
How's he like that?
Hiccups fucking suck. 16 hits.
Alex, remember me with the hiccups all day?
Yeah.
Like 4 hours.
that was
4
great.
hours later,
The
still.
other thing you guys notice about these revenants is that some of their wounds, like the slash marks and things across their body, and their the armor doesn't reseal, but you see some of their wounds sort of like reseal and patch up and
Lame.
Damn it.
Does Irina... Okay, Irina was using or somebody was using a silver dagger. My girlfriend.
silvered short sword. Didn't appear to have helped.
Okay.
New plan, guys. Attack their wardrobe. They'll get embarrassed and leave.
Doesn't seem like a lot of healing. Like, they're still pretty beat up.
Daphne,
in fact, you're pretty sure the one on the right is bloodied now. But, definitely some healing. Emerald.
Okay. I'm not happy with these gentlemen. At all. Is there still one adjacent to me?
There are two adjacent to you.
Spend half my movement to stand up.
Yep.
Bonus action, I'm going to start singing.
Ah!
Gives me 2 attacks on the attack action. And then I'm going to use a Green Flame Blade.
Nice.
So, for
Fire
attack.
damage.
First, I do an
Almost
attack
like
roll.
Someone knows how regeneration works.
Oh, these things regenerate. Cool.
Emerald, no thanks.
I just described their healing as regeneration, Ben.
Look, I don't know how much is flavor, so I'm just assuming it's like...
Are they
I don't know.
regenerating into a woman?
God damn it. Okay.
Doctor Who spoilers, yo.
God damn it, I rolled like shit. I rolled a 4.
That hits.
Oh, cool.
13
So,
AC.
that 7 damage plus 11 damage to him. So that's 18 total.
Great.
And 8 damage to the guy next to him, I believe. Let me
Dang.
double check that.
That's
No.
insane.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's cool, dude. Is that a level 4 spell?
No, it's a cantrip.
What?
What the ball?
So one of those cantrips that scales with level.
I
All
think
cantrips scale with level.
They don't all.
But they don't?
Message doesn't.
I
Oh
said
my
all cantrips.
He said all damaging.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Next
nice.
level is going to be an intense level because everybody's cantrips level up.
Oh, yeah. I get an extra D8 on both sides of Green Flame Blade.
All right. Esmeralda is right next to Theo. Just, gonna do.
Oh, should we have advantage on this bish because we're flanking?
Fine.
Go, girl.
Power couple.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Hey-o.
Killing it, girlfriend.
When she saw that they were still regenerating, she actually sheathed her short sword and reached across the other side of herself with her other hand. She appears to be ambidextrous and pulled out a rapier.
Dude, why is my girlfriend so awesome?
She's ambidextrous.
She's ambidextrous.
So sick.
So awesome.
And she's dexterous.
And she's dexterous.
And she does 13
I am not left-handed.
damage. And she does have multi-attack. Damn, guys! She makes 3 attacks.
Holy shit! What?
2 with her rapier and 1 with a second weapon. She does 2. She doesn't even drop the silvered short sword. She just pulls out the rapier in her other hand.
She's so good at it.
Dang, guys! All right, let's roll some.
Cause she's so fly.
Dude,
second thing with
wait
the
am I
rapier.
leading now?
Dude, another nat 20. That's another crit. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Good.
Dude, she's showing us up.
I know. I felt really, like intimidated in a good way.
This little 10 mods came in and this.
I feel like Theo needs to roll to
"You
be
guys
able to
suck."
actually do anything on his turn. He's just gonna be so blown away.
I know. Can I like?
And
I have
that
to roll
one
to not to be like, whoa.
Dang. Yeah, she pulls out the rapier, has the silver short sword out already, and just chopping this dude up.
Chicken ribbons.
Aridin.
I find you loquacious to a fault. Yes, I would like to stab that dude, assuming he's not pieces.
He's not entirely into pieces yet, but his armor is.
Almost mincemeat. Not quite.
Boom.
Pass through the grind.
Hits.
Poke.
Hey, yo, that's a lot of damage.
Nice.
And boom. Poke.
That's a lot
I
of
love
damage
poking.
again. Dang, guys, working
Don't
it.
hate his eyeballs.
All right, Pharaoh.
I like to poke.
Eyeballs have locked, I see.
Is this the only guy left, or are there 2 standing?
There are 2 standing in the middle, and 1 standing by the altar.
Oh, he hasn't been downed. Oh, okay, sorry.
None of them have been downed.
Still,
These guys are legit tough.
for real, dude. Yeah, I would have cast some spells earlier.
Oh, because we said good morning. Jeez.
You should never underestimate dudes with armor anymore. I'm going to just cast.
Oh, and Jake, they're supposed to have disadvantage against Aridin.
They haven't hit me yet. They hit you.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame on the lowest, the most hurtest looking one.
Yeah, there's one towards the middle. He needs to make a dex save or take 6 damage.
Oh no.
Dex save.
Oh wait, that's wrong. It's not adding my whiz. It's 10 damage.
Nat 20s on the save, so
Okay.
half
So
or
none.
none?
No,
None.
It's 0 if he misses.
Sucker.
Why is it not my wisdom?
Irina, Will.
Irina is going to what's lightning bolt?
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
She can do that?
Right, because I don't know even what this does. They DC 16.
Wait, why does she have lightning bolt? She's a paladin.
It's so
Yes,
she's
lightning
a
bolt.
Cold paladin.
Fucking awesome.
Lightning's kind of like sun.
I think that she has like a special whatever. Don't worry about it right now. I think she has like a special thing. That's the only time she can use lightning bolt.
Whatever.
Ever.
Roll, Jake.
I've
DC
cast it when she's an NPC before because it's on her sheet and I clicked the button.
Yeah, that's what I did. DC 16, Jake. Did they pass?
I'm rolling. It's a dex save.
I don't.
It
I
fails.
don't know who it hits. Does it hit one person?
Yeah.
It's a line.
It's a
Ah.
line.
Can she
You
hit
can
the
easily
two
hit
dudes?
2 of them.
Great. Do they pass or fail?
Fail.
Well, they all take 35 damage.
Yep. So one of the ones in the middle, boom, dead.
Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck.
The other one looking pretty bad.
Yay. Okay, good job, Irina.
Koros. Did Brandon just get up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lightning
shit,
bending.
that was close. My bad.
Ah! Sorry. He
Yeah, like,
just
I've got a ton of time till my turn.
No. Yeah. Koros is going to he's not gonna Eldritch Blast because it's getting old. He's gonna we're still in the whirlpool, right?
Whirlpool? No, that ended only.
No.
It started and then
It was just-
disappeared.
it was sucked
Emerald
up.
got sucked
He's
in
like,
by it.
He's going to
Broke
walk
his
up to
concentration.
probably closest one unless there's a more hurt one that's close enough for him to run up to.
One in the middle, easy, yeah.
Alright, and he's going to straight up like just put out his hands and this noxious cloud of poison comes out of them, this purple smoke right into the face of the things. And that's poison spray cantrip, so we need to make a con save.
Is poison.
Did Koros just let one rip and close doors? I guess the window's open. It's okay.
You rolled terrible, dude.
He's a pyromancer, of course.
That's 2d12.
They
He got
fail.
7 damage.
It's on
So
my
they take
D12.
7 damage.
I rolled a 1 on the D12 and I had 5.
Oh, wow.
Just kidding. It appears to do nothing.
Damn it. Like... Okay,
As if they were immune to poison damage.
Shit. Things can't be poisoned, and I knew that.
Yeah, your Eldritch Blast would have finished him off. Theo.
That's what you get. No
Should've
last
been
hit for
just
you, bish. All right. I hit it with my great. Oops.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it,
Do
do
I have
it.
advantage for flanking?
No. Yeah. Fine.
Doesn't matter.
That hits. That just hits.
Oh.
Huh? Doesn't matter.
Alright, give me another. Just do that again. Hey-o!
Nice.
Night of the crits.
I wish you would add the 9 and 6 for me. 15. Alright.
No.
Bam! Just whoo-choo, whoo-choo, and you sink the axe into this guy's head. You know, get rid of the brain, zombies die. That's how that works, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
He's
you've
dead?
defeated this one. Yeah, he's dead. There's now only one remaining in the center of the room.
Okay.
And that one is gonna stab at Arena.
No.
She's right there. One hits, one misses. That's 15 damage to Arena.
Blah, blah, what did I just do? Shit, what was it? It was
I
80.
think he was at
It was
90.
80. It was 84,
Oh, okay.
and now it's 89.
How much damage?
Hold on, I got it, Lil.
Okay, great. Thanks.
You're at
I can't.
69, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
69.
Emerald.
Okay.
Good song.
I like that last turn. Are both of the guys next to me still up? Or was that one of the ones that they dropped?
There's one dude, and he's in the middle.
Well, perfect. That's easy enough. I'll just attack him twice.
Sweet.
Nat 1 and 17.
And not a nat one. That's great.
10.
Our Roll20 is very Christmas themed tonight with all the reds and greens.
Right?
I know. It's like it knows.
It's
Holiday
the holiday season.
Iridan hasn't
Crit,
been a
fail, and success.
No, has
All the
Yeah, no.
time. All right.
he? Minutes.
You guys have defeated this last revenant as he falls to the ground. And you
No,
see
I
this
have not.
chapel's just in tatters now.
What do you mean? We were at the chapel a bunch doing that?
You just fucked shit up. You did a fucking maelstrom in here.
I didn't do
Yeah,
that.
the pews are bolted down. All we did was clean up the dust.
Now there's water damage. Ugh.
I would like to go pick up my sword.
Yep.
I
Push
want
some
to
bodies out of the way.
ask-
There it is.
Emerald and Pharaoh. I'm like, what the frick is this crap? Thought they were just dudes. What's going on with them?
Don't
Can I
look
do an
at-
Arcana check
You
to?
may to recognize what they are.
Yeah, they have glowy eyes. Not normal, guys.
Listen,
Are they dudes from busts?
Yes, you know that they're revenants, Emerald. They're not the dudes from the busts, Eridan.
Yeah.
You want to
No.
know about hobgoblins? I have things to tell you, but strange
Dead
things-
warriors lost in a battle long ago. That didn't move on. So it's what
Their
happens
skin
a
was
lot.
creepy and papery, and they have scary eyeballs, and I don't like them, and I don't want to see them again.
They're
The
trapped
eyeballs-
here due to their obsession with revenge.
Jake, I asked this before the fight, but I want to ask again. Does it look like their armor is the same kind of armor that the mist dudes outside had?
Yes.
Like they're from the same battle? Okay.
Yes.
And Jake, what was the thing you said?
I said they're trapped here due to their obsession with revenge. That's how a revenant works.
So why would they be
I'm
in
just giving more flavor to what Emerald said.
But why would they be in the chapel?
Maybe they were warriors in whatever battle is happening out there.
Do you think they were like servants of the Morning Lord? Like clerics?
Paladins, knights, maybe.
Irina sort of digs through their things. It's not clerics, certainly. Maybe paladins.
Rena, do you know about any big battle between Morning Lord servants and maybe Mother Night servants?
Not between them, no. There are stories of battles against Strahd in the history of Barovia. Perhaps these folks fought against him.
I don't know. Alright,
Would
cool.
make sense. There's treasure in this house, apparently.
Is there anything else in this room like that we can like check out?
Yeah, anything on the altar?
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
thinking.
anything there has long since worn away.
Are there images in the glass that like tell a story?
The glass is broken over the altar. The ones by the door had the images of dragons.
But not like a story.
No stories, no.
What do you want to say, Aaron?
I was just asking if there was anything under the altar.
A crypt, probably.
Secret passageway.
Nothing obvious.
Okay, so there's nothing
Where
cool.
the Black Dahlia killer is.
Like, you don't want us to roll perception to look around.
You can if you like.
Like, no, we don't like have to. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to look for.
I would like to.
We're looking for a weapon. Like, I don't know what it's gonna be.
Anything cool?
No, anything of interest here has long since been stolen or faded away.
Nothing cool. Let's bounce.
If I'm correct and there's some ancient battle being replayed in the memories of these ghosts, I might be able to hallow the ground outside. Hallow the ground outside.
That would be really helpful.
Yeah, but it takes 24 hours and 1,000 gold pieces, so I don't know.
But I bet our dragon friend whose house this is would probably really appreciate it.
I'm sure, but I'm not going to do it while they attack me. It's not worth wasting the gold if I'm going to get.
I think we have plenty of gold. Well, I want some. We have an amount of gold.
We could afford it if we needed to.
We could afford it, maybe.
If we find a way to prevent anything out there from causing me harm, I will happily do it.
Irina starts. She starts looking up the spiral staircase to head upstairs.
Is that the spiral staircase to the tower?
To the balcony.
Up to the balcony over this chapel.
We can go up that.
I do say, like, maybe we should try to find our way to that giant tower, get a little bit of a better view, see what's around.
The octagon.
If Irina goes up, I'll follow her.
Cool. Yeah, so she heads up to this wooden balcony that overhangs the chapel. There's an exquisitely carved wooden throne resting at the west end between two doors, and narrow archways leading to spiral staircases, which is where you guys are coming up. Hanging from the high ceiling is an iron chandelier with candle holders shaped like tiny silver dragons. You guys can see that above the altar is where the tower keeps going up.
I'm retconning that I deeply compliment Esmeralda for her skill in combat.
I'm gonna tap Pharaoh on the shoulder before we leave and say, like, patch me up. Come on, we don't have time.
What? Oh,
patch me up.
Can't. Unless you want a prayer, but
Irina's like, I got you. Lay on hands. Take, I don't know, 15 hit points.
Take like 1 billion hit points because she's OP.
Can I have some, Irina?
She'll give you 10.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cure light wounds that barely healed the scratches underneath the gouges underneath.
That's great. Give it to me.
Right?
I said that's great. Still, give it to me.
She's much better. I don't even have it prepared. I need to ask me tomorrow.
If I'm here.
Oh, did we get a vial of some green stuff off of somebody? You can have that.
I think that happened after this.
Never mind. We're gonna. You just hold on.
You need to tell Pharaoh before you get hurt and before you think you're gonna get hurt that you're gonna be hurt so that he can prepare for it. That makes complete sense.
Yeah, you have to predict your injuries at least a day beforehand.
Come on.
Do you guys not pray to Stavros like I do? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs.
You guys already did. You're on the balcony already. I described it.
Okay.
Yeah. The spiral staircase does continue upward if you want to keep going
Does
up.
it look like I could maybe pry off one of those silvery winged dragons from the chandelier? They just look really cool, and I think it'd be a cool souvenir.
You have to reach pretty far, and you might fall.
I'm gonna try.
Give me a dex roll. Acrobatics roll.
Acrobatics.
Stavros guide you. Or, well, Mother Night guide you in this fucking place.
Do I get advantage?
Plus D4. Advantage.
Hey-o!
Yeah.
Also, you forgot to set your drop down.
Go off for your
you like balance right up there, like with your feet on the balcony and your hands on the thing, and you reach up and you can snap one right off the balcony.
Because I've been trying to be good about this. My thing is like, I'll do anything to get hands on something rare, priceless.
Yeah, it's pretty rusty, and you're just.
It looks super cool. It's like carved. I'm really into carving things.
You're like balancing on a banister by your big toe, like as you do this.
Oh yeah, it looks like gravity. He should be falling, but.
Eridan asking a question.
Yeah.
Let's also remember that there was a door downstairs that was barred.
Yes.
case we want to check that out later. But for now, I'm good to keep going up.
That seems like a good second destination.
Yeah, the spiral staircase does continue upward all the way up to the top. If you guys want to do that.
I just follow Arena wherever she wants.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a beautiful view.
I get extra tired.
Cool. So you guys head up several floors until it opens into a landing inside of this tower, and there it continues upward to section Q53, which I will read.
Q53. Oh wait, that's for the whole zone.
Giant ass castle.
Oh, that is for. Oh my god.
Man, busts, asses.
Yeah, and most of the room descriptions are like an abandoned room. Alright, so these wooden stairs climb to the tower's peak, which is a stone floor and a 30-foot high pitched roof. There are ravens roosting on crisscrossing rafters, coming and going through small holes in the roof. 10-foot high, 5-foot wide arched windows are evenly spaced around the walls. Each window consists of lead latticework filled with small panes of transparent glass.
Are any of you guys keepers of the feather?
They caw at you.
Okay.
Fly together, please.
They're beasts, I see. I look out the windows. I'm trying to see, like...
where we are in relation to everything else.
Yeah, are we perfectly centered? Get a
Okay,
general layout of the castle.
Yeah, so the tower is in the rear of the castle. It's straight above this chapel, which is in the back of the castle.
Cool.
We have to go up more? I thought you said we're at the top.
No, you're at the top. It's the rear of the castle.
Maybe it's not as useful as I thought up here.
Maybe let's go check that bar door.
There were also doors behind where that throne was on the balcony that lead into the second floor.
I want to go check out that throne too.
Yeah, it looks like most of the castle is over in the main area, not above the chapel.
Okay.
Right, so
I want to go to the throne and check that out and
Behind the throne?
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
the
so
bar
you
door?
guys head back down. After you can see the view. It's pretty foggy, but you can make out some of the familiar features of Barovia in the distance. You can almost see Valakai.
I want to go through the doors behind the throne.
Cool. So there are two sets of doors there, and they open out into a hallway.
Oh.
There are these two in this hallway on
Okay,
the right. In the hallway on the right and left side, so I was looking down, I don't know what we saw. There are these two alcoves with red curtains hanging in front of them.
Ben needs a cleric.
Yeah, seriously. Between me and him, I'm like coughing and he's sneezing up a storm with hiccups.
I'm sorry, Emerald.
I'm coughing, sneezing, and hiccuping at the same time. I'm just really good at muting in time.
You have a headset switch?
Nice.
So these two alcoves with red velvet curtains in front of them. Otherwise, the hallway leads on.
Red velvet, delicious.
I'm gonna use the end of my great axe and like reach out and go.
Yeah, as you're reaching out, you see it rippling ever so slightly, and as you slide it open, there's a black cloth covering something atop a white marble pedestal.
Take a step back.
Might be something cool though, like like something like it's in a special place and.
Boros, you want to look at it?
Yeah.
I bobbed the last people. Someone else's. Oh, I'm sorry. Koros,
Koro says Pharaoh, I think, is our expert on strange things.
I'm gonna.
Strange.
I think it could be something cool, and if it is, I want to have it.
All right, Theo.
I'm gonna touch the edge of the black silk thing and go.
Slide it off.
Yeah.
When you pull it off,
Don't say it's a head. Please don't say it's a head. Oh my god.
When you pull it
you
off.
see the severed head
Oh my god, are you lying?
of Koros.
What the fuck?
And Koros is like, the fuck?
Yeah, what the heck?
Who are you and what have you done to Koros? Actually, never mind. Scratch that second question. I can see what you've done to Koros.
And Koros is like, what the fuck is that?
What? Okay. Have you ever been here before?
No, never.
He's seeing the same thing as me, I'm pretty sure.
He's absolutely seeing the same thing as you.
Maybe it's some weird trick. Can anybody tell if it's, like, magic?
I can... No. I can
No,
identify it.
I know nothing.
Yeah, I could. Sorry, I could cast identify.
It's probably magic.
Emerald, you're pretty sure this is some form of illusion.
Oh.
Considering the fact that he's been standing behind us shooting his beams of evil at things the entire time, I'm going to assume that is the real Koros.
Evil per se.
Gross. I didn't know you had a twin too.
Malignant, evil, it's different.
Sorry for your loss.
I feel
This is weird. Put that back on there,
no,
Theo.
Jake, I just said I feel and I throw the thing back over.
I'm going to start setting incense to identify this thing, which everybody realizes. If you want to stop me, that's fine. I'm just 10 minutes if we don't have a thing to do. Cool. I'm going to spend 10 minutes identifying it with a ritual.
Jacques.
Yeah.
Which is it?
It's a bust.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a...
Oh, oh, that's cool.
You identify a mundane bust.
I don't understand. It's not magical.
The bust isn't The bust isn't magical. It's something else in here or near here or something casting stuff on the bust. Fuck with it's cool.
That's really stressful. I don't feel comforted by this information. I'd like to go to the other alcove.
Let us do that and never speak of this again.
You
Second
slide
alcove.
back the curtain, but this alcove appears to be empty.
That one looks better.
I would like to swoosh my axe through the air in that quote-unquote empty space.
Nothing there.
Alright, it's pretty empty. That's suspicious too. We keep going down the hallway.
Koro seems like a little disconcerted as you guys move along.
Understandable.
I'm disconcerted.
You guys move along, and the hallway leads you to a staircase, I believe. Yes, it leads you to a set of stairs. It actually comes around across the balcony over the foyer, and to another set of spiral stairs that lead upward.
We go up.
Yeah, they head upward, and from there they go up, and at their top here, there are there's a curtain, and as you part the curtain, it leads down another hallway. And here in this hallway, you can see there's all kinds of rubble fallen into this hallway. In fact, you can see the roof here, the ceiling has partially collapsed, creating a gaping hole 20 feet in diameter, with broken rafters sort of bisecting it. Dark storm clouds are rolling across the sky overhead.
So this is the part of the house we saw from the outside. That
Yeah.
was
Floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lies a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater.
I mean, we go back? Yes?
No, like it's just the ceiling that's collapsed. The area is still navigable.
Be careful walking on that floor, though.
Yeah.
We carefully walk forward. It's like, is there anywhere to go, Jake?
Yeah. It's like a T-shaped hallway, and the hole is right over the T.
Oh, I see. So we go left. I don't know.
Yeah, so you guys can head down
I'm
there.
picking a direction, guys.
Climb
Anybody
over
else?
it and turn, and it opens into this. You can see where there were two rooms before, but now the ceiling and the walls have collapsed, and so the hallway and the two rooms are all open to each other. The room to one side appears to be a ruined bathroom. You can see an iron bathtub filled with debris, a torn curtain hanging in an open doorway. But the opposite side is this large audience hall. You see this west wall of this 50-foot long, 30-foot wide audience hall has crumbled. It's the east wall. This thing is written badly. This is this gaping hole. You guys are coming in the east wall in a pile of rubble. There are weapons and shields that once hung from the walls, and they've fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust.
Dude, anything cool?
A large wooden throne, carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings, faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped in the throne is a gaunt, armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a great sword.
Does he have the same look about him as the dudes we just killed?
Yes.
Does he look like the guy from the tapestry?
That's a good question.
He does not.
Do his hands look like they were once
That
clean
being
but are
said,
now corrupted?
They might. It's hard to tell because this chair faces the windows on the far side of the room. He's facing away from you.
You want to try the good morning thing again, Furrow?
No. Didn't go well last time. I vote we walk up to him quietly and stab him.
He says, his voice rolls out and he says, "If you have come to destroy me, know this. I perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago. And because of my failure, I am forever doomed. If you destroy this body, my spirit will find a new corpse to inhabit, and I will hunt you down. You cannot free me from my damnation, and nor would I wish it. If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd van Zorovich. He slew Argynvost, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed the valiant order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He can't be allowed to die again. Instead, he must suffer eternally in a hell of his own creation, from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do. But I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment."
Okay.
Be bad.
Wow.
That was a lot.
So you roll, homie. I'm also
his
pointing out
grip on the
time
greatsword
Ben.
tightens. Ben, you're muted.
If we destroy, that's why I did this first, just in case.
Yeah.
I'd give everyone a cue. If we destroy your body here, would you be able to find one better suited to annoying him?
This body is well suited to my task.
It just seems you're kind of staying here and not really doing a good job of pestering him.
He begins to stand from the
Constructive
throne.
criticism not allowed,
Picks
apparently.
the great sword up.
Undead don't take constructive
And as he
criticism.
turns around, I got a cool picture here.
Ugh,
Oh, I don't like this guy.
Holy
fucking Night King.
ass, he's ugly. Emerald, he's worse looking than you.
And he lifts up this big old great sword. And who's got the highest passive perception? Pharaoh?
Pharaoh.
You think?
Pharaoh, you notice on the arm of the throne, sitting there, that he had his hand on it, but he lifted his hand off of it to turn around and wield the great sword and hold it out to its side towards you guys. You see the hilt of a sword.
Wait,
I
I'm
want to
confused.
whisper to...
Oh.
I heard Ben say "oh" and then mute himself.
That's amazing.
I'm going to whisper to Theo or Aridin, whoever's closer, just
We'll
say...
probably both bite you.
Yeah, both of you guys in that case. That's fine. Like, he has another weapon by his side. I don't know.
Ben's bouncing.
Maybe that's the treasure.
Okay, so he has the big greatsword in his hand while he whips around to look at us, but back by where the chair was, there's some other kind of weapon. Is that right, Jake?
A lightsaber.
Some kind of sadistic Guy Fawkes impersonator. Just
So
like...
he's holding this big old great sword. And yes, on the arm of the throne, there is the hilt of a sword with no sword attached.
A lightsaber. More civilized.
I thought you meant his hand was on the hilt of a sword. It's just a hilt?
His hand was on the hilt, just a hilt, and he took his hand off of it to wield his great sword and left it on the throne as he stepped and turned around the throne to face you guys and, show you his ugly
Oh my god! Stop!
His corrupted hands that were once clean had his hands on the hilt of a sword that is associated with sunlight in the House of the Dragon.
Right, because we know about, like, the sunlight blade or something we found out from the cards, didn't we?
Yes, Brandon, that's what everyone has already got to.
Called the Sword of Sunlight.
I only just got there with you.
They got it. I was clarifying for me because I didn't get it.
Why when I said, are his hands now corrupted?
I didn't get it till Alex was saying things about it. That's why I was.
But Theo wouldn't know that that's what the fuck it was. So like,
I also read about it in the Tome of Strahd.
I reminded you guys of the tarot card when we walked into this house because I said, "Oh, dragon."
Yeah, we talked about the prophecy, but I don't. Did we say Sun Sword again?
That was mentioned in the Tome of Strahd, and Pharaoh is now bringing it up.
That's right. Either way, I actually just misunderstood and thought there was a full sword there until like afterwards.
No, so, just the hilt, and you have you remember the description of just the hilt in the Tome of Strahd.
Cool. Then I'm going to tell like Theo and Aridin like that's right next to him. That's that sunlight sword. It's just the hilt of a sword.
You should take it.
You should take it. I'll distract him. Well, okay, you start distracting him, then I'll distract him.
I feel like he's gonna attack us.
That's possible.
I can try and get it and kill him with it. We'll figure it out.
He says, "Go away."
We fought him. He fled from us.
I will only ask you to leave one last time.
But we just got here.
Chill, and I cast Cone of Cold.
Oh! All right. I needed some initiatives.
Ben, are you good still?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm gonna roll the Cone of Cold really quick, then roll initiative.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Please roll decent. Pew, 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 pew. Roll the spell, please.
Womp, 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 womp.
I told it to roll. It's not rolling. It's making me upset.
Roll your initiative in the meantime.
You're gonna roll 2 initiatives. I apologize.
That was for Koros, not for me, by the way.
And that was for Koros. That 23 is Koros.
It went in properly.
As long as it's in the initiative list, yep. I do not care.
Theo's is not. Theo got a 4. And
Sabrina
got a 8.
I rolled a
Whatever.
7.
I'm just gonna roll it as an attack.
Roll for my girlfriend.
Damn. Damn.
It's really freaking good, Ben.
Like freaking cold.
See this shit, Brandon?
What?
40.
Oh my god.
Cold
Jesus
damage.
Christ. How did that even happen?
I don't even
It's
know.
88.
Oh, yeah, that's how that happened.
And you rolled no
Okay,
ones, so.
it's 88 and you rolled 6 of the rolls were above 4.
Right, that's very good.
Yeah, that's a really good roll.
Dope.
That's an awesome roll.
88 is what you need to get the DeLorean up.
He needs to make a strength saving throw.
Miles per hour.
It should be Fortitude, I think, but let me or not Fortitude, Con, I think. Let me double check that.
Double check that, please.
That does not sound right. That's Con save.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I had to reset the spell to get it to work.
Just push the cold back.
Okay, that is a failure.
So 40 damage.
Nice.
Is he like, ow! The burn!
The cold crackles around him and appears to only strengthen his resolve. His resolve, not the rest of him. It's definitely hurting him.
This is important to know. It's like, that would have been real bad. He now has 40 hit points of overheal.
Can you order the turn tracker,
In
please?
addition, I need to double check one thing. But I will order the turn tracker in a moment as soon as I look at the turn tracker. Before I look at the turn tracker...
Like snack food or like food? What do you have for snack? No, don't worry about it.
Around the room,
Thank you.
6 phantom warriors, the
What?
ghosts of armored soldiers, materialize around the room. It's not great.
Were any of them close enough to get hit by the Cone of Cold? No, I'm sorry.
They materialize after
Yeah.
he's hit.
I know. I was just thinking this shit.
I'll just this random ass token so I can have something to keep track. I'm going to use 2 of them so I can have 6 things. And they each have that many hit points. Cool. Get that all squared away. Get this all squared away. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let me add them to the turn tracker and give a roll. They're 12. And what's his face? Is 19. All right. Sort numerically descending. Koros is first.
Cool. Koros is going to black tentacles the biggest massive enemies, including the boss man that he can. May only be 2 dudes. I don't know.
He could probably get the boss man and 2 of the Phantom Warriors.
Awesome. He's
Sorry,
going
what's Black Tentacle's radius?
3rd? No, sorry, radius.
Fucking huge, isn't it?
20-foot square. So 10-foot radius.
20-foot square. Okay.
But it's a square, not a circle.
Gotcha. Okay, no, yeah, he can get... Yeah, he can get the boss dude and 2 other dudes in it, easy.
Perfect. Then those 3 dudes take a dex save. Otherwise, they take 13 damage. And also get restrained.
Fantastic. Let me roll some dex saves. Let me roll for boss dude. He fails. Let me roll for the other dudes. Fail. Fail. God, those are bad rolls.
How many times a day can she let you roll?
I have no idea, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, so sure those 2 dudes, right off the bat.
I think it's like, because when she did it the first time, she
So I'm going to say it's once a day.
They each take 13 damage and are restrained.
Yeah, if they fail the save.
Yep, and yeah, everybody failed.
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
Boss
then they can, on their turn, they can take an action to try to free themselves.
Gotcha, cool. So, in the center of the room, roughly, around the throne and everything, Boss Dude and 2 of his Phantom Warriors are now restrained by these tentacles that erupted out of the ground and wrapped around them.
Nice.
Oh, these poor fucks. These poor fucks.
Emerald.
I'm going to shatter at 4th level.
Into the black tentacles?
Into the black tentacles. They need to make a con save. So it's 13 or 26, depending on if they fail or succeed.
His con save first. He passes, so he only takes 13. Now their con saves. My messages are dinging away over here. They also pass.
All right, so 13 to all of them.
Yep.
Damn.
All right. So it bursts around them, and it appears like their ears don't fully work because shatter and noise. I don't know, and because they're dead, you know. So
or phantoms.
Yeah.
Kina's next. Kina's next.
All right, Aridin.
All right. I want to tell Arena, relatively quietly, so this guy can't hear, to go get the sword, and I'll distract him. And I want to run up to him and keep his back to where the hilt is.
Yeah, he's currently restrained by these tentacles, but you can run up pretty near him at the edge of the tentacles and be like, "Over here, fucker!" Right? Like,
I just want to keep him looking this way, while Arena can hopefully circle around and grab it.
Absolutely, you can reach him with your sword if you want, or with your spear probably if you want to make some attacks. The sword might be a stretch.
I mean, would it be a stretch in that it would give me disadvantage? Or would it... Okay, then I'll take the spear. Whoop. Poke.
Nice.
Double poke.
Nice. That's 20 damage altogether?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole because you're so ugly. Well, I'd touch you with the 6-foot pole right here.
That's right. I was just literally thinking that when you said
On
it.
his turn, what does he have to do to break out of the black tentacles?
He can make a strength 4 dex save, whichever one he wants.
Say again?
Strength or dex?
Strength, yes, please. Dude is strong AF.
DC-18.
What's this DC? Because I think he failed.
18.
Yeah, he fails. He struggles against it.
Should have gone to the gym more, bitch. Like, strong.
Koros has a stupid high save DC. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's insane. All right, Pharaoh.
Pharaoh is going to, well, I'll save that part. Pharaoh is going to first stride forward into this place, just arms down by his side, palms open. And he's going to lift his head to the sky and he's going to say, Sovereign, or Mother Night, whoever is listening, show these fools that they fight for nothing. Show these fools that Strahd owns this land in their lapse of judgment. Show them that they are working for naught.
So the most hilarious thing about you looking up and talking is that I'm sitting literally above you right now, and I hear your voice echo.
My voice rises to the GM, please! And I'm going to use the cleric ability, which I can roll a D1 100. And if I roll equal to, I believe, or under my cleric level, my deity answers me, which I don't know if it will be Sovereign or not in this case.
So you want to roll a D100 and get 10 or under?
Yeah, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going to cast a spell as a bonus.
And it's divine intervention.
And I did not get it.
Okay.
And as my voice fades and nothing
You hear
happens,
a chuckle from Mother Night. You can handle this.
I look all mired, and then I cast a bonus action, spiritual weapon, and it's going to cause a phantom quarterstaff to appear next to one of the mooks and attack him, the closest one to me.
All right.
Probably not one of the ones
back
affected
mooks,
by
yeah.
black tentacles. And that
A
is-
non-black tentacled bitch is being attacked by...
Yeah, just whoever's closest to me. If that's
roll it.
with somebody else, that's cool.
Roll
Let's
that
see.
spoopy damage.
It is a spiritual weapon.
Bam! Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
8
Your
spoopy
first
damage.
Immediately.
No, there was some stuff in between.
I haven't like these shows.
All right. It is now their turn. And you notice that they seem like they are not actually restrained by these tentacles. They float right through them. They appear to be ethereal.
Shit!
Incorporeal, in fact.
Koros is useless against undead things.
And they drift through. And there are 6 of them and 6 of you. So we're just going to do this all even around. Even attacks for everybody.
Spread it around. Spread it around.
Yeah. Around the outside, around the outside.
Can I defer my attack to Esmeralda?
I have to check if black tentacles is concentration.
None
I
of
don't
them
know if
attack
it
my
is.
girlfriend because she's the best and she's so formidable.
All right. The first 2 attacks are against Theo, and they both miss. The next 2 attacks are against Aaron, and they one hits.
That's
For
better than normal, Alex.
7
nice-
damage. Then
Oh,
against Pharaoh. Pharaoh, what's your AC?
I don't have. I specifically said my hands were by my sides, unarmed, so only 16. Don't have my shield out.
All right. So sorry, 16
wait,
you said?
what? No, that's just wrong. It's 16. Yeah, I know
They
it's-
both miss. Then Emerald. That's a 22 and a 14. I think the 22 hits.
Correct.
So that is 7 damage. Then Koros. It's a 10 and a 16. The 16 might hit. Brandon.
Brandon, what's Koros's AC?
Koros
click over to
is
it.
14.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so 1 hit for 7 damage.
All right, and he needs to con
And
save.
then last but not least, Irina. I think that's again going to be 1 hit for...
For concentration.
What is he concentrating on?
Black tentacles. So as this
Oh.
hits him, the black tentacles fade, but they weren't that effective anyway.
And they release the dude.
No.
And Irina, Lil applies 7 damage to Irina.
Damn it, Jim.
So these guys, they just float through, and these spectral longswords, they slash right through you. And while it's not like a slashing pain, it's like it's this cold. You feel the life drained out of you as the sword passes through you.
I don't want to go back to the thing because I'm ready to click a thing.
It feels really shitty.
I'm ready to click a thing, so I don't want to go back to the thing.
Esmeralda, rapier, short sword. She's gonna slice up one of these dudes.
Hella damage.
Right? Two. That's the first one. That hits. That's the second one. That hits. And then that's the third one, and that misses. First 2 hit. I have too many sheets that I have to have up right now for 18 damage to that one.
It's legit.
Bam. Irina's turn.
Okay. Irina is gonna go right up to Big Bad, and I know that Aridin told her to sneak around, but especially because he's not restrained anymore, she's just gonna try to tackle him.
She's not gonna sneak around and grab the sun sword.
The awesome sword that would totally kick his ass.
I'm gonna override that.
Okay, well, I want her to do Blinding Smite because I found a cool thing she can do to attack the Big Bad.
Excuse me.
She can do that. She comes around the throne, grabs the hilt.
I didn't know if you would let me do it all in one turn.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Then
feels the power of the Morning Lord shining through her as the hilt ignites, and a beam of fiery sun shines out of it. And the big bad dude turns and is like, ah! Because it's bright, although he's got his great sword.
What do I roll for that weapon?
That weapon... Fuck.
I'm going to do an extra 3d8.
So first you gotta roll to hit.
Alright. How?
Just roll a longsword.
D20 plus strength plus proficiency.
So...
Yeah, it is effectively a longsword for hitting.
Oh. Okay, yeah, her thing is correct. Alright. Does that hit?
Yes! Now it does a fuck ton of damage. Where's my...
So
I'm gonna roll the 3d8 now.
She cast Blinding Smite on the light sword, so it's just like...
extra bright.
Sun inside the sword.
Alright, it does 10 extra damage for whatever the damage is.
You know when Gandalf breaks the rock right before they charge down the hill? It's that.
Alright, sorry, I gotta find the details of the sun sword.
Oh, I'm gonna lift my pike up for some reason.
Unless if it's different in the manual, in the adventure, that's one thing. But there is a standard one in the
yeah, it
DMG.
is based on the standard one. It has some differences, but its core stats are the same as the standard one. The Sunblade.
Okay.
And STSU. Sunblade.
Okay.
It has +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Okay, so it was a 26.
And when it hits it undead, it does an extra D8 radiant damage.
Okay, so first I'm gonna... Okay, that's the radiant... Amazing. That's
and
the
then
radiant
click the
damage.
longsword button for the regular longsword damage.
And add 2.
And then add 2.
Okay, so 12 plus 8 is 20.
30.
Plus
30.
10 is 30. Okay.
30.
Nice.
Holy shit.
One attack.
Yeah, man.
And it's all radiant damage.
So he's like, ah! Just like that.
Yeah, you just...
I murderize that bitch.
He's not dead, but, like, he's burning. You can see, like, there's, like, burns and crisp and leaving, like, a little flame after the blade crosses him.
I propose a new team name for Emerald and Arena. Team Icy Hot.
Is it a crispy, crunchy smell?
And she says... Oh, fuck, I just screwed that up. And she says...
The light shall burn you.
The Morning Lord casts you back, or something. I don't know, something cool.
I was afraid that you wouldn't let me get the sword, like it was going to be too far or something, so I was like, I don't know.
Lily, it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm gonna let you get the sword.
Alright, whatever. And that was Theo's turn. So...
Irina has 2 attacks.
Oh! Okay, add 2 to this. 17, does that hit?
I think that just hits.
Sorry, I rolled this
Confirmed, 17 AC.
I changed the drop down. I fixed it again. Okay, so...
You don't get the 3d8 this time, but you do get the extra d8.
I don't get the 3d8, but I do get the 1d10, right?
D8.
D8.
Okay.
And the 2.
Okay, so...
15, 16, 17 damage.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Okay, now I have to...
Now it's Theo's turn.
Okay, reset the drop down. Go to the other sheet. Okay. I would like to have advantage on that bish and go for it. Like, be flanking that bad guy. That she just sunbeamed at. Because I'm like, oh, I want to get near that.
Do it.
It looks so cool.
You're going to provoke an opportunity attack from a phantom.
So what? Can't touch this.
They hit like bitches.
And he misses anyway, so.
Like I said, he sucks. Okay, cool. I'm going to hit this guy.
Hit him.
Advantage.
You do have advantage.
Didn't
First
help.
one does not hit.
Oh, that is a 2 though.
Ah, re-roll it.
Okay. That one probably hits.
Is that a 1 and a 2?
That
Yep.
was a 1 and a 2.
You could re-roll both of them. That's funny.
Yeah. I know.
22 definitely hits for 12. Nice.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the next one. Okay, and then I'm gonna do action surge and just keep hitting him
Do it.
because I have advantage. It's like pretty good.
Yeah.
So close. One more. One more. All right. Did you see both those?
Super bloodied.
He's V-sad. Okay, got it.
Koros.
If he tries to cast a spell, you have to tell me.
I will.
All right. Really want to
First to know.
Okay. Koros, which is Brandon.
My bad.
No, it's cool.
Gross wants to screw up that Mr. Man, Mr. Boss Man.
Do it.
And I think he was just going to do it with Eldritch Blast. I think he's too afraid. Like, all his shit is bad against these undead
Yeah.
dudes. 19 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Again, this is against the main guy?
Yeah, main guy.
Yeah. Great.
Cool. And then another one, 13 probably misses.
Yep.
Yeah, 13 misses.
We're kind of focus firing.
It's alright.
If
Emerald.
he's controlling the phantom things, it's good.
I agree.
You're
You're muted.
Yeah, forget the ads. Just kill the
Huh?
boss.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb at Boss
Fuck is
Man
that?
at 4th level.
Do it.
I rolled an 11. Really? That's
Misses.
unfortunate. I know. It makes me sad.
Sorry.
What does it do when it misses?
Nothing. It just flies off and does.
It hits the wall and splatters some color onto the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
That's my turn. Makes me
Emerald,
sad.
stop doing circus tricks.
This is a
Kill the
fight!
guy.
Don't be afraid to throw underhanded, man.
Aridin,
Alright.
you're right up in the dude's grill.
I want to hit the shit out of this guy. And I assume I'm getting advantage because...
Yeah.
Pacha!
Yep.
Cha!
Hey-ya.
I can watch that.
Yeah!
Hey-ho.
Ta!
Babalo.
Action surge! I assume he's still alive. Your life still.
He's still alive. Action surge it.
Rah!
Hooyah! Booyakasha!
No.
Hey! Wah, 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 wah. And with that, you just like rip the guy up. He's got burns all over him. This radiant damage from the sun sword. You totally wreck the dude, and as you wreck him and his body falls, he says, "I'll be back." And his body falls, and you
I
see
mean, he'll be back, but I have his shit now. So,
some
like,
sort of spirit float out of him and through the ceiling and disappear, and all
His
the
body, like, explode into dust.
phantom
Can I try to-
warriors
Can I try to
around
call and ask
him
his name as
dissolve.
before?
Jay,
What?
Can I try to ask his name like as he's like, "I'll be back." What's your name?
Vladimir Horngard! Horngard, sorry.
Legendary on you later. I'll remember that.
He doesn't tell you his name. I'm just...
Damn it!
are you freaking kidding
I thought you were for real.
No. You're muted, Ben.
Petty bastard.
He is.
We'll never know.
Dude,
And you guys find yourselves with the sun sword. Irina's wielding it, and she's like, "Holy shit!"
The
Cool.
other things all just fade.
Yeah, they fade away when he dies.
I like how we would have just skipped this. I'm just gonna point that out.
I would have.
We're never gonna skip that. This is an integral part of the timeline, okay?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. The sun sword was definitely not going to be in the Ember Temple instead.
Yeah, we can't move time around. We're not the time god.
yeah, we're not, what are the 3 hags?
We're not the 3 hag. We're not the wives.
Yeah.
The muses.
Those were the muses, yeah.
Sorry, I called them hags. I know it's
Specifically, it was one muse, and she was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
let's
they
go
were quite
back in
pretty.
time."
It's been 1 minute since the deal of time.
It actually took all 3 muses to travel back in time. They linked hands and did something. It was weird.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one. All right.
It took
They
one
were
to
more
open the
powerful,
portal to
3.
teleport to Waterdeep. It took all 3 to time travel.
Got it.
If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go back to episode, I don't remember, probably somewhere in the 20s of Season 1 of Princes of the Apocalypse.
All right.
Also, it might be somewhere in Season 2. No, it's probably towards the end of Season 1.
It's end of Season 1.
I look around and I'm like, that was easier than I thought. That's a cool sword.
It's a very cool sword. Does it... His little light up?
Irina's like, and she like disappears it and like sets it back on her belt.
Super cool. And very lightweight and ergonomic for travel.
She says, I think it's alive. I can sense something in it. I'll need to meditate on it.
Does it have a name?
I'll find out. The Morning Lord will tell me.
Okay.
It sounds like you figured out what that thing is all on your own. I don't need to identify it for you.
I am letting people know that I know that like we're ending and whatever, but
We're
like
ending.
and what?
We're ending.
You know, but I want to explore the whole house. So
Lily?
No.
After tonight's session, you and I can sit down and look at the book, and I can show you the whole bunch of nothing that's in the rest of the house.
You want to look at the book?
look at the book. And then if there's something cool, can Airden and I have it?
Sure.
Yay!
I say,
Sorry, Emerald, you're not my brother.
Theo and Airden loot the rest of the house, fight a few more revenants.
Yep.
No, okay.
Roll a couple d10s, see if they survive. It's like
They can do that while Pharaoh hallows the entire castle.
And Pharaoh is just gonna go around hallowing things.
Dude, is
Yeah.
Paolo
About
the
that
whole
shadow.
place? Is Dragon gonna come and be like, thanks, bitch, and give us all blessings? Can that
Maybe,
be a
man.
thing? Can that be a
Maybe.
thing?
In fact, the
I
one
just
thing
wanna-
that's important here is that there's a certain fireplace that you go past, and a flame bursts up in it when you go there, and a head of a dragon rears out of it. And it says, it has specific words in here, but it says, I was defeated by Strahd, and my followers have lost their way. My skull, my bones rest, the opposite of rest, in Strahd's castle. If you can retrieve them, please return them here to Argynvost Holt, so my spirit can come to rest, and through it, my servants' spirits can rest.
Oh, so do we not need to hallow the ground?
Still good to hallow the ground. Nothing
Hallowing the
wrong with
ground can
Except
never go
it's
wrong.
1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, it does cost a lot of money. Maybe we should skip hallowing the ground. I forgot about that part.
that. Yeah.
But that does save me a legend lord. I was going to legend lord Argynvost.
So you have a quest, Lily, to add to the quest log. To return the skull of Argynvost from Castle Ravenloft to Argynvost.
Can we make Lydia carry the dragon bones?
I live to serve your burden, or whatever. I live to
I
carry
am
your
sworn to carry your burdens.
You don't have very much carry weight, so
Yeah,
you just
so
give them
you
all to her.
yeah.
And then at the end of the game, she has like 900 dragon bones, and it weighs like 2,000 pounds, and she's like, ah, ah.
my favorite thing about Skyrim redone is it added carry weight to followers.
I hate them. I want it. I want it undone. Take it back.
It's ridiculous.
Literally the only reason I have a follower in that
Jake,
game.
you can help me write down details of the...
I will. And with that, we'll move on. You guys from there head on, and everything that happened, happened. And we've done our little time travel interlude. Everything's back to normal. And next week, fingers crossed, we will enter the Amber Temple with all 6 players.
Woo!
Maybe. You're
It's
muted.
gonna all go wrong.
All right.
Yes.
Bravo.
I can only tell you now.
Folks,
I think I'm
thank you for watching. Please do comment on the video, message the page, let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see changed or different, what you're looking forward to. My players, please message me tonight with your rose, thorn, bud for tonight's session. The thing you liked, the thing you didn't like, and the thing you are looking forward to. With that, friends, please do like the Jetsam Academy page so you get notifications for the next time we go live. And we'll see you all next week at the same time. Bye-bye now.
Adios.